Now, I know that there's that negative connotation that people have with DCP&P and Child Protective Services, that their only goal is to take children away. And what you're saying is that's really only a last ditch choice that they make, but exercise everything else first or try to exercise alternatives to taking the children away. So is that correct in saying?
That's correct. But without understanding how the process works, DCP&P can take advantage of the lack of insights and information to force parents and guardians and other individuals to comply with things they don't really actually have to do. And so it's important to realize that I always tell individuals you want to comply to a degree. It's a give and take, right? Do enough to get DCP&P out of your life without doing everything.
Sure. Now, what would your best advice be for potential clients that have a run-in with DCP&P and they're not only emotional, but they're afraid of losing their children because of the empty threats that DCP&P workers may perpetuate in these situations?
First and foremost, call a lawyer, call an attorney. I'll tell you a clear example of that. I've had several cases where a client calls in and says the worker stopped by last night, yesterday, and threatened removal. And so we said, give us a day. We want to talk to our lawyer. They didn't actually have one yet, but they were going to retain one. So they retained us as an office or me individually through the office, right? And so I then contact DCP's attorney and tell their attorney what's going on. If you want to meet with my client, let's do it. And we meet at their office maybe within a week, and it's closed out 30 days later. Sometimes, right, the division worker doesn't have all the information the first day a call comes in, right? So the worker comes by with thinking that this parent is horrible. This parent has to be out of the house. The child has to be out of the house. And when you kind of step back, give it a day or two, agree to meet with the lawyers in a setting where we can all kind of talk things out, put everything on the table, and you have all the information, it allows everyone to make a more informed decision. So don't allow the division, if possible, to make such a rash decision. Buy yourself some time, seek out counsel, have your counsel reach out to their attorney, schedule a meeting, and have it worked out that way.
Okay. Now, when DCP&P comes and appears to these parents, what are they given from DCP&P that they could take to their potential lawyer? Is it a piece of paper? Is it a document? Is it a form? What information do those documents have, and what is important for potential clients to bring with them or have available when meeting and interviewing potential attorneys?
So all they'll probably give you is their business card. They don't want to give you stuff to show to a lawyer. They may have releases. They may say, hey, we want to have you sign a release for your therapist, for a counselor, or the children's schools or doctors. That's just your basic release form from DCP&P. Nothing that someone who doesn't do DCP work will know about what that looks like right away anyway. In terms of